clothes, specifically
Yeah.
traditional or modern clothes?
Most probably traditional clothes. I not only stitch the
Or
like
you are
I
doing?
also buy from.
You said most probably
Yes, sir.
traditional clothes. So what do you mean by most probably?
Most probably because I also take some kind of extra clothes from the manufacturer and the wholesalers in the market only. So, but traditional clothes, basically, I stitch the traditional clothes, and other that Western clothes I take from manufacturer and the wholesalers in the market. So the stitching is
What do you
done.
mean by traditional clothes and how are they different from ethnic clothes?
Traditional cloth is, for example, for a particular tradition like Janmashtami is coming, so the theme will be on Janmashtami, and ethnic is something like the normal
So do you stitch
Indian
costumes?
culture.
Because
No, no, no,
costumes are different from.
not costumes.
Okay.
So I mean, what is different about what problem are you solving that the incompetents have ignored till now?
One thing, basically, I would say is the price that we are offering is different from other brands, and the quality that we are offering
How is it
as
different?
compared to. Sir, see, there are many companies in the market. I have known one too. Aurelia is one of the biggest company in the traditional wear, and we have our own manufacturing. So, what is the difference between they are also using the
No, no,
same raw
no, no.
material, and we are also using
You
the
do
same
not
raw
own
material?
your own manufacturing. What you're doing is basically buying nearly finished product. If you had own your own manufacturing, then what would have happened is then you would have actually made the raw material also yourself, right? You're buying it from manufacturers or wholesalers, right? So that
Yes,
is
sir.
not owning your own manufacturing.
Uh,
It's a difference.
okay.
And do
What
you
Got
you're
sell
it.
on any platforms like Meesho or Flipkart or Myntra?
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting connected with the Meesho because on other platforms we need GST number, and on Meesho we don't need any GST number. Only the PAN number and the different account details are required in Meesho.
So
So I'm working
doesn't
on
your
it.
company pay GST? Are you stealing taxes
No,
from the
ma'am.
government?
Actually, it's below 40 lakhs, and over the 40 lakhs, we have to pay the GST, and we should take GST over the 40 lakhs. And if the company and the startup is like small, you should not take GST
What are
because
the schemes that government is providing to new startups that are opening right now?
MSME, yeah, SME, like small manufacturing enterprises. The government just launched the some amount for the new startup based company in the budget only
What
in 2026 Jan Feb. So what they are offering is the small amount of the like something like they are giving small amount to the particular company, small startup, to help them and to help them to
what do you mean
work
by
in the
small amount?
market.
What do you mean by small amount, Kshitij?
Small amount is something like, sir, it depends on the company. Like the company, the what the company produces. Like the company is like what my company is like.
In
I
your
have
sector,
searched on
how much money would
Google.
you get from the government? The sector that you're working in, how much money
Sir,
would you get from the government if you asked for a grant or a loan?
I'm not much aware about it, but my personal experience, like I can
Okay.
expect like somewhere
So
around 8 to 10
India,
lakhs for my company. Like
okay, India and United States have just signed a deal. What are the highlights of that deal?
the highlights of the deals are basically jewelries and leather work and some kind of manufacturing products they are providing. They are not provide. The India is providing to the US, which not only providing it basically reduces the tax that the India is paying before the this agreement, bilateral trade agreement, and after the
So
bilateral
that
trade
is known
agreement.
as tariff.
Tariff, yeah, tariff.
So how much percent has it reduced?
Sir, exact term I don't know.
From 25 to 18%. But India needs to fill some preconditions before United States will comply to India's request. What are the preconditions?
Preconditions are, I'm not much aware about it, but one condition I'm aware about it. The India will not deal with the Russia for the petroleum and the
What
oils.
what financial impact will it have on Indian consumers?
green consumer,
With Indian consumers.
on Indian consumer.
Yeah.
Basically, it will help India to like significant increase in the GDP and the.
Will an increase in oil price, if we stop importing, see, we are getting discounted petrol from Russia, right?
Mhm.
Do you know how much discount we are getting per barrel from Russia right now?
No, sir, I'm not aware about it.
Kshitij, do you think the details of the deal is out yet? Is it confirmed by both the countries?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no. It's only announced by Donald Trump.
Sir,
Exactly.
I didn't get the question. Like it's because of network issue. So can you please repeat?
I'm saying the details of the deal is not yet out. Donald Trump announced like XYZ will be done, but India has not confirmed their claims so far. If anything happened in the last 3 4 hours, I'm not aware of it.
No, sir, it didn't happen anything.
Okay.
That's it.
Likewise, can you go for the India EU trade deal? 5 bullet points, summary highlights. Only
Yes, sir.
five
Yes, sir.
because
India, European Union trade deal is something like India is dealing with the 27 plus 27 countries in the Europe, which includes pharma, health, and manufacturing, which basically connect the 27 nations with the India and
some
help the India to
quantifying
grow.
numbers, some good pointers, some quantifying numbers.
Mm, I forgot all the numbers. I don't.
Okay,
Uh,
Shita, just tell me one thing. Will the price of German cars decrease in India after this EU trade with India?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The price of German car will automatically get
Will,
decreased because of
will the
the.
will the cost benefit come directly to the consumer, to the buyer, or not? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
No, it won't. Mercedes has already said that they won't be giving the benefit to its customers, and that they'll be absorbing all the profits.
And that too, it is only applicable to those car segments which were not produced, semi-produced in India.
India.
Most of the components of these luxury cars are produced in India itself. So it will not be a lot of difference, at least for major segments of the cars, luxury cars especially.
Kshitij's
Okay, so
budget has
tell
been.
me,
Yes, please.
no, no, Pulkit sir, आप बोलिए.
Last question. Last question. Kshitij's budget has been announced recently. So tell me five bullet points, some good pointers. Like what is the budget of India for this fiscal year, and some good pointers like defense. What is the allocation in education? What is the allocation? What is the growth from last year?
Sir, tax hasn't been increased or decreased from the last year or this
Yes.
year.
Okay. Okay.
One
Yes. Next.
one thing I would say is one thing I would say is infrastructure. The India has passed. I forgot the
First, tell
numbers,
me the
but
budget.
India has
First,
passed.
tell me the budget size. I'll ask questions. First, tell me the budget size of 26 27.
I forgot its India
Okay,
budget.
forgot it. Then next question. What do you think is the allocation in education sector or healthcare?
What is?
What is the allocation in healthcare and education sector and even in
Mm,
defense?
no, sir. I'm not aware about it.
Okay. Okay, over to you, Angad sir.
Do you know what is Gati Shakti?
Pardon, sir?
Gati Shakti Yojana that was launched by the government.
No, no, sir. I'm not aware about it.
During the allocation to Defense of India, to the Defense Ministry of India, how much amount has been allocated?
No, sir. I'm not aware about it.
It is approximately 7.8 lakh crores. Do you think it is enough to fight a three front war for India?
Sir, I believe it depends on the thing that they are buying from the different countries, like the aircraft or the tanks, and the it depends on the what they are buying.
Do you, let's suppose you were the defense minister for India for the next 5 years. How much
Mm.
budget would you demand from the government in every budget? And what would be the escalation rate be? I mean, how much percent would you increase it every year in the next 5 years?
Sir, it totally depends on what we have
You
right
know the
now and
current
what
scenario
we
that
want.
India is in right now. You know now we are very hostile towards Pakistan. China is very aggressive to us. We have zero relations with Bangladesh right now. A lot of Rohingya Muslims are crossing the border, right? And a lot of Bangladeshis are also crossing the border. We have to fight a three-front war. Basically, we are fighting a three-front war. So, what would your expectations be from the government? What budget would you want to allocate as the defense minister of India to make all three borders secure?
Sir, I'm not aware about about the budget right now, what the military is carrying right now. So,
Kshitij, United Nations, US recently announced their budget for defense. Do you know what is the figure?
no, sir, no, sir.
It's
United
very huge,
Nations.
$1.5 trillion. With
They're going to
with
increase it to $1.5 trillion.
with this, do you know what number of zeros in 1 trillion?
1 trillion 12.
Oh, good. One last question from myself, Angas. So sorry. One last question. Suppose you are the RBI governor, okay, and your role is to increase the amount of money supply in Indian economy. How will you achieve it?
I'm the RBI governor of India, and I need.
Your goal, you have given a task. Your goal is to increase the money supply in Indian economy. How will you achieve it?
Uh, no, no, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So,
Kshitij, who's the sorry, sir?
continue, Navleen.
Who's the chief architect of the budget this year?
Miss
Who was the chief architect?
Nirmala, chief architect. I'm not aware about it, but who presented the budget is Miss Nirmala Sitharaman.
Okay, sir, yours.
How do Middle Eastern conflicts impact India beyond just oil prices? Does it have any impact on India?
How does?
How do Middle Eastern conflicts impact India beyond just oil prices?
So the tourism, basically the tourism is one of the factor.
How does it impact India?
So okay, impact India. Um, I'm not aware about it, sir.
Who was the chief guest in this year's Republic Day parade?
It was France. I forgot that
पूरा फ्रांस
minister.
आया था अच्छा
Okay, one last question. Then we'll be ending this session. Should developing countries also be held to the same standards as developed countries when talking about climate change?
Should can you please repeat the
I'm
question,
repeating
sir?
my question. Should developing countries also be held to the same standard as developed countries when talking about climate change?
No, sir. Basically, it depends on the country climate. Like what I have seen in the past few months in India. India is developing country, and we will say US is developed country. India has a high AQI from last 2 months, and India should work upon the. Uh,
Yes,
Sorry, there was a network issue. I think you've not got the question correctly. I'm not talking about basic pollution and AQI. What I'm talking about is the carbon emission that every country does. Should developing countries be held to the same standards as developed countries? Let's take an example of England. England in the 1800s was going through a rapid urbanization and industrialization. It was responsible for approximately 40% of the pollution that was happening on the entire planet. Right now, China is doing the same thing at it is approximately 20%, if I'm not wrong. So should China and India is also at 8%. So should we guys also US and England are constantly lecturing us to pay more carbon tax, right? So should we be held responsible because we are urbanizing late, 1 or 2 centuries later than what developed countries have already gone through?
yes, sir. We should do this.
Why isn't it hypocrisy? They have already done the same thing with much greater in the 1800s and 1900s for United States. What we are doing in 2000s is our choice, right? We also need to get urbanized and industrialized. So don't you think there's a hypocrisy?
Sir, I would say it totally depends upon the country. I believe India is a developing country, and India needs to be like more. What I would say is India has a less literacy rate as compared to other countries, and India people don't follow the particular rules that as compared
How
to
is
other.
literacy a part of this question? Can you please justify what you just said? How is me being literate or illiterate responsible for carbon emissions? You know, average person in United States emits, I think, 18 times or 19 times more carbon emissions than a common Indian. So how is literacy a part of it?
And you also realize that India has a very large population as compared to the US, and still they have higher emissions.
India is a higher population as compared to US, and
What is the population of India, Kshitij?
it's 1.65 trillion
Next 5 years का बताओ.
Where did
approx.
you where did you read that number?
Sir, approximately.
What is
No,
the
my
population of European Union collectively?
No, sir, I am not aware about it. European
Of
Union.
the world, population of the world.
No, ma'am, not the population of the world.
Tell me, what is the GDP of India?
4.15 trillion.
Thank God. And what is the GDP of United States?
The GDP of United States is fif- I'm not aware about it. So 50 trillion something.
Not 50 trillion.
50. Oh my god,
It's
50.
50. Uh, ठीक है, I think any other questions?
I'm good.
Last question, my favorite question. Tell me something that we have still not discussed that you must have studied about for this interview, right? Tell me something that you know about.
Uh, Tell me something, sir. Your voice is breaking.
I'm saying, tell me, you must have prepared something for this interview, right? Some
Yes, sir.
GK, something about your personal life, I don't know. Whatever you must have prepared for and can talk about for 2 minutes, just tell me what you have studied for this interview.
Like I have studied all the marketing funnels and like Maslow's hierarchy of
Do you know
needs.
what is BCG matrix?
Which metrics, sir? Sir, no metric.
BCG.
No.
तो
ECG.
marketing में तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन इज BCG. Okay, you know Maslow's hierarchy, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Just what is Maslow's hierarchy?
Maslow's hierarchy is physiological safety, social esteem, and self actualization. Physiological is something like food. You are getting food, water, shelter. And in safety, I would say security and the protection. And on the social, I would say love and belonging, and esteem, respect, and recognition. And actualization, self actualization is something like achieving full potential.
On which stage of the Maslow's hierarchy are you currently in?
Uh, No, sir, I'm not aware about it on which stage I'm on it.
तुम्हें खुद के बारे में नहीं पता है?
I'm not aware about it.
Do you know what are
Sir, I'm not
external
aware of. Oh, okay.
factors?
On which stage? Sorry.
हाँ. Are you in? मैं कुछ I'm not asking something related to the book. This is general question. On which stage are you currently in?
I would say on physiological, food, water, shelter.
Okay,
So
thank you.
he's saying he's on a stage one.
Exactly. How are you on stage one? I'm thinking at least you should be on stage two or three. Okay. No. Okay, we can give the feedback.